Hello and welcome back to Factorio. I'm Ivan, and in the last episode we started setting up the signs we're missing right now, and that was this one. It's purple. Yeah, it's purple. Okay. And we had a tiny bit of power issues, and let's look at those. Oh, we're fine on accumulators, I see. And our power is going up, that's nice, but we are still missing quite a lot of the solar panels down there. I'm going to put up a couple of more just to put a strain on the bots and the factory. Oh, let's see. Do we have any attacks down here? We don't. So I'm going to remove this line, I think. This is scary, because if I remove too much, we're going to lose radars and we're going to lose power, I think. Let's look at this. We're getting power here. Okay, so we're not going to lose power. Then I'm going to do it because we can adapt and see what happens. That was the wrong button. That was copy and not deconstruct. So let's try the deconstruct. Don't need the walls either, so bye everything. Need to look into the logistic system as well, but oh no, we broke it. Okay, so are we close? No. Our bots are going to cry. They don't like this. I'm going to add one in the middle here, I think. As long as this one gets placed, that's going to let all of these go home. Poor things. I wonder what happens if they run out of power. I wonder if they actually crash. We deconstructed the rails. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Let's see. Here. No, connect please. Can't reach. It needs to be ghost mode, I see. Pop. Nice. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Just need this thing to land there, and then we can... Now we can place more. Nice. So we lost radar coverage as well, I see. So that's going to be here. One between here. One between here. Not leaving a space here. One between, 0 between. One between, and I kind of want to place this. I kind of want to remove this loop actually. If we remove this loop, how far down do they have to go? They have to go all the way down here to merger train. That's fine though, actually. That's fine. So let's remove the rail. Oh, there we go. They can fly again. Nice, bots can get recharged. And let's see. We can place... Oh, we have turrets up here as well. So trees. I'm not going to fiddle with the robo network, so I'm going to leave this one up. And there we go. There we go. We probably need more radars at some point, but I'm going to wait until everything is placed and then we're going to clean that up. Now then, we decided that we need around 15 a second of, no, 5 a second of these. 5, what's this? Contamination. Oh, the horror. There's also, I think that's better. This one isn't getting materials, it's not moving, so probably contamination on this belt as well. Okay, looks good now. But these things have a speed of 5.5 and it takes 20 seconds. How many do we have here? 10. So that's 1 every 4 seconds. So 10 every 4 seconds. I don't think that's enough. That's this one. So we need 5 every second. So we need like 4 times as many of these. Maybe not 4 times, but we need more. So I'm not sure why I haven't placed those. I might have done the calculations wrong or something when I placed them. I don't know. So this is the weaving, right? No. Need to try to align the weaving. Oh, it aligns with the things. Good. And that's there? No. There. And there. Okay. Now, how much did that mess up our system? Probably not as much of a mess up as a case of not having enough copper. Well, copper should be 45 a second, and we need 20 for one. We need 20 for 1.4 actually. So 20 for 1.4, that means 40 for 45 for 3-ish. So it's not going to be enough. We need to sort that later. But for now, I'm going to look into what we were actually going to look into. This should help, even though it's overkill right now. I might have a solution to this actually, because if we oh, we need to move a robot board again. I don't enjoy moving these, but oh, ah, we had a spare. We didn't need it. We didn't break anything by removing it. That's nice. So this is going to be copper. Highest bit left. I'm going to move it 1 down. Highest bit left. Am I going to prioritize? Yeah, sure. Let's prioritize. I'm only going to get half a belt. And I'm going to move it again because I want it on the other side. And that's here. Like so. I should probably explain, or I probably don't need to explain because it's not rocket surgery. But I'm going to anyway. Half a belt on this side is going to help everything. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Contamination on the belt again. Massive. Okay, I'm going to fix that down there. But first, let me take a selfie. There. Oh, full inventory, so we get contamination on the belt again. This is going to be one of those days, apparently. Looks good. Copper left, good. Okay, then we connect. That's nice, that's nice. And because it's only half a belt, we don't need to feed all of them with it. Only, say, the topmost. Because they can't get that much anyway. It's just going to help a tiny bit. Guess I could have done it the other way around. Doesn't really matter. Out of things. Okay, so This is me trying to make one science, and what I'm doing is fiddling around with a different array. I am sorry about that, but that's how the game works, I guess. I'm going to request these from the network. What was that? Oh, it's already requested. Then why do I not have any? This is very strange. Because we don't have any. Because it's probably too many in the system. No, it can't be too many in the system. Because then we would get deliveries even if they don't build more. Nope. Out of iron, okay. So we messed up. I haven't had production of those for a very long time. Oh well, live and learn. And finding out stuff as we go. Apparently inserter is way too complicated to have at this stage of the game. But now we do. So that's good. The other thing was, let's see how it looks. You aren't moving. Why aren't you moving? Because you don't have copper. I'm going to feed you copper from both sides now. Oh, I was joking. You just didn't have an output. Okay, and then everything is moving. Oh, this might actually be good. We might actually have enough of those now to make science. This is complete overkill as well. I know this. I know this. And, oh, let's fix this contamination. I was about to forget. And contamination gone. Can remove this. And then we remove the stuff. Like so-ish. Sure. Okay. So this science is moving. I think all of the sciences should be moving now. Our lack is grey. Our lack is military science. And military science missing... Oh, missing stone. But we have a stone train somewhere. Don't we? It's missing in action. Where's the stone train? It's up here with no radar. Do we have massive issues? This is me scouting. I'm going to go there though. Oh, it might be disconnected because something died on the way there. Uh-oh. It's still alive though. Okay, let's go. That's a bit scary, actually. And go. That's a bit, we're a bit far away, but still. Turret range. Oh, we have all of this in range now. So driving the train, using train for murder, having fun, not getting anywhere on the science array we planned to. But I think this might be slightly more important. I wonder what's wrong up there. It's probably lack of power. Probably. There. Found it. Found it. Okay, yeah, sure. Going all the way. Oh, repairing as well. So we need to fix the power between G's. Did I pick up? Yeah. Okay. So this is it. This should be it. Yes. Do we have power backup? No. No. Missing one more maybe? I don't want to walk on the rails here. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, small change here, I think. Or do we need it? Don't know. So, if this was the place that was destroyed, let's plop down some turrets here, I guess. One of those. Plop. And up here as well. Sure, good enough. Plop. Good, and these ones are missing walls. Yeah, walls. Okay, doesn't matter. The walls aren't that important. Oh, scary, scary. There. Okay, now, where are we going? We were going to check on sciences, and I think that's still something I'm going to try to finish this episode. So that's where I'm going. Here. Good. I don't know. Let's set up the time. That's okay. We're going to mine the train anyway. Oh, it doesn't matter because we only have one stop on the way. So train has been killing stuff, almost a full camp down. A couple of extra shots might be too many. And here we go. This is nice. I think our power issues are still quite major. Let's look at those. We have accumulator charge at least. But it's the middle of the night now. So I'm guessing that this is the point where they run out. And that's right before the solar panels start working again. So it's definitely not enough, but it does delay some. That's nice at least. So now we should have more military science, as long as we get the stone, and the stone train dropped off everything, and then it's loading again. Yeah, and it's loading fast. I don't think we're going to use more stone than we can acquire with this. So that's here. All of them are not working because all of them do not have stone. We might have to increase this or speed it up or something, but I'm not going to start there right now. Right now I'm thinking, why do we not have the power? No, it's fine. But we're missing turrets somewhere. Turrets and repair packs. But why? Logistic system storage. Oh, this is the place. Yes. the other day, it's a while ago now. I ran down there to resupply. Oh, well, I have to go down there because I need to fix that before the biters get in. But oh jeez, I had a KatherineOfSky telling me. She said, "Did I just see you put the construction robots in the supply network instead of putting them in the robo network?" And she was right. I did, apparently. I didn't remember that until now. That was quite funny. And it's also quite bad to do something like that. So 29, you can go back to load. So I'm going to let this place have their repair bots, and it's not just going to be in a chest. And that's here, because I think we have the robots in the chest here. Yes, that's some really impressive Factorio going on. Is that going to be enough though? We might not have repair packs. There we go. Okay, but we do have some spare parts. It's a start. So this is good. Looks like our bots are actually managing to build stuff here. So I'm thinking maybe expand this to this place as well. But it is definitely starting to get quite far away from the base. So I'm not sure if I want to make like a solar train or something. I'm usually doing the lazy thing of just expanding, but we'll see. We'll see. It's not going to be today, because apparently today we aren't doing anything useful. We're just running around fixing errors and sorting stuff we didn't plan to. That's part of Factorio though. It's always like that. You can run whole days, just run around in the factory, fiddling with the small things and optimizing stuff, and not really doing any major projects, but it's still so much fun to play. So that's one of those days today, I believe. I kind of also want to set up a red to base train at some point, but I've decided to not be afraid of the bots. Oh, but I've decided, yeah. Anyway, sorry, that's bad. So I'm going to do bot making of rails, and to do that, I'm going to do it here, I think. There. And I need to look at the numbers here. That's here. We need this, and we need stone, of course. And stone we already have in provider chests. And I need to make sure it's in a passive provider. Okay. We only have 500 in one. We're also running out. Oh, we're really running out. Okay. So we're going to have to train it in as well. But we do have a stone outpost, so that's fine. I'm going to request it. Stone. There. How many? 100. Let's see. We can't use productivity in these. No. And that means with the speed. Oh, I'm going to move it up some. I'm going to align it with this one. There. So we need to set the speed for this one. That's here. Good. And speed modules inside. And then we need to power this to be able to see how fast it's going to work. It's 8.73. That's really fast. But no things, no productivity. So it's actually slower, really, than the other ones that can use productivity. So 4 rails a second times 8.75. That's 9 times 4 is 36, but it's a bit less, so say 32 a second. 32, that's extremely slow. It feels extremely slow. 32 a second, and that means if these, we need 15 machines. Ouch. Probably not that many, maybe 10, but at least 10. And they're going to chew through the materials as well. So if we want, yeah, this is going to be like 22 in, 30 something out, and it's 2 per. So 20, can it only provide 2 machines? I'm not sure if I approve of this. We need an output here as well. That's these. Let's see, stone in, yes. Iron rods, no. Oh, this isn't the correct one. Jeez, okay. Yeah, this explains so much. We need to tear this down then. And iron rods. So we need a separate machine for that. Let's delete this. So rails need stone, sticks, and steel plate. So we still need steel plates, but we don't need the stone here. So I'm going to remove. Am I going to remove it though? Yeah, I'm going to remove it like this, and then I'm going to make it a full steel belt. I think that's the correct way of doing this. A full steel belt, because we're going to need full belts of everything. And maybe we do the iron rods by bots as well, because if not, we have to weave belts, and I think the throughput is going to be a bit low for that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do bots for those, but not for the steel. So if we keep them here, and then we do the thing I just did really with a provider and a requester, and request. I'm going to look at the rail recipe and see what it suggests. 75 feels a bit low because we put so much speed on it. So I'm going to request 100, and it might not be enough, but we'll see. And then we put speed modules in, we copy this and put it aligned, which is there, right? Oh. Yeah, well, like I said, one of those days. It's apparently very difficult today. There we go. And at least we have the cut tool. Cut and paste. Now it hits. Good. And then we need stack inserters. Come put those on the bar. In and out. And this one is also going to request 100 iron sticks. Now, if we have 45 a second in, we're going to get 90 rails a second. And that's 3 each second of the science plus 40%, so around 5. So we need loads more. I think we're going to need so many So many things with this. This is probably one of the harder things in this playthrough to set up. This science seems messy at best. So right now, how many does it produce though? I think it's around 30 a second. And now this one is out. We have iron sticks in the network. I wonder where those are coming from. Is it up here? Yes, it is. Okay, so we have one machine making them. I'm probably going to put those in a buffer chest or remove it. Probably in a buffer chest, but I don't remember what else requests these. So by doing this, if I put replace it with a buffer, then the other stuff that is probably requesting these aren't going to get any. But I'm still going to do it. So how do we do that? We do it by, let's see, we do it by upgrade planning, I think. And that's red chest turning green. Boop. So the reason I want to do that is because I'm not going to request from buffers on the rail making. So we don't have to fly that far. It's going to be right next to it. Actually, we could almost do like direct insertion, but it's going to be too many belts, so I'm not going to. Like, just put it here. We don't really have. Oh, we do have room though if we don't prioritize anymore, because we don't need to prioritize anymore. Yeah, that's actually quite decent. And then we have if we have one belt of iron coming like so, and we have iron rods, no, iron, stick, aha, it's a stick, it's not a rod. It feels very silly to plop it down in a chest here and then request it over. I'm thinking that feels too silly. Can we do this in a different manner? I don't think we can and still keep the beacons, but we don't really need the beacons though. We don't really need bots for this at all. So I'm going to make a small change there. So I'm going to look at the recipe though for rods. Let's see. If we remove one of these, then okay, I'm going to do this in a silly manner, I think, but it will work. So that's going to be here, and then we put red inserter. No, red inserter. Let's get a stack. Let's copy one from somewhere. There, and just place it there. If it can keep up, which I think it might be able to. If not, we're going to... Thinking. Or we can use 2 stack inserters, I guess, like so. And then we do this. And copy this. So we don't request the rods anymore. we make the rods. Sticks. It's iron sticks. It's not iron rods. Then we move this here. Like so. Deconstruct this. And then there's probably so many better ways of doing this. I'm looking at myself building today and I go like, what? So, and then we copy it up. Oh, it's not going to work though, is it? It depends on. Let's see. If we copy this here, that doesn't work. So we need to kind of align it. That's fine though. To skip one, right? I think that's fine. So if we copy this. If we copy this actually, then we get this here. So that's basically one machine between 3 tiles. And then I'm going to look at the speed of them. Let's see, 2 of these between. That doesn't fit because it's only 2 between. Yeah, it's only 2 between. So, deconstruct and plop. Good. Okay, now we do the same on this side as well. We place one here and this, and then we power this thing. This monster, and hopefully, yeah, it's draining and they can keep up. I could put chests between, but I think it's fine like this. They hand it over 12, 10, sure, just fine. Just fine. Then oh, and then we have thing filling up. Okay, so we need to fix this with things. So that's here, and this one is here. Enabled if stick is less than 100. 100 is enough. Good. And copy, paste. Loot the sticks. See them work. They work just fine. Reinsert the sticks and watch them stop. Then we drag this bolt up. We put speed in. Copy here. And then we need to limit chests, I guess. Or do we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. If we have... we can do circuit network, or we can do logistic system. I'm going to do circuit network. We're going to have rails 100. It's 200 per stack, right? Yeah, no, it's 100 per stack. So we say 200 anyway, 2 stacks, that's fine. Okay. And then we connect this one to this one, and then connect, copy, paste, good, and good. Now this thing is something we can put up here as well, and here. And then we... oh, hold on. No, only 2 between, of course. Maybe I should have put 3 between. to put speed beacons. That would have been so much more elegant. 6.8, 6.2, 6.2. It's fast enough. It's fast enough. These ones aren't fast at all though. So that's an issue. No. 2 every half second, and it eats 1 every half second. It's not a big issue. It's not a big issue. Maybe we can do something here later, like move all of this one tile or something. But that's not something I'm going to do right now. I'm going to hope that this is working well enough, and then I'm going to do some counting. So power it all up. This is nice. This is nice. Missing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Is it? Ah, it retained the circuit conditions. That's very nice. Good. Now we have rails, and now we just need to connect them to the science array itself. We have 30 a second-ish from each of these. 8.1, 7.5. It's a bit slower. We can do 2 between here as well. Good. I feel like we have power today as well. It's filling up. I think our bots are doing a very good job at placing stuff. It didn't do a very good job of placing a radar down there though, because we haven't commanded them to. Oh, and this thing is removable. And like so. Okay, we also have increased range now. Again, jeez. The original range is getting massive. Like one more upgrade and it's going to shoot its own bases. That's very nice. So we have some of the rails at least, and this thing is very copy pastable, and I might do that later down the thing. I might even do something like this and copy it here, because we're going to need so much. And or one solution is to get one more belt of iron here and one more belt of steel weaved in here. Then we can have it up top. Yeah, that's nice. That's probably something I'm going to do. But we'll see. I'm going to do the numbers. I'm going to properly look at the numbers, because apparently today is not a good numbers day. And after building this, we have to do a different ratio thing as well, because the speed is now 8.1 on these and 7.5 on these. So we can say an average of 7.8 or something. And that's 7.8. Yeah, let's do 8 because that's easier. And 8 times 4 a second, that's 32 a second. And that's decent, 32 a second. That's per machine. And this is 6. So if we double this up, it might actually be enough. Because we only need, this is 30 times 6 a second. Actually, it might be enough. No, no. We have to like triple it, of course. Yeah, bad numbers day. Bad numbers day. I'll look into it and sort it out in a different day, basically. And by a different day, I mean not today. But I'm going to do a copy. Let's see. That was a horrible copy though, because we're going to need 1, 2 between there. Good. But I'm going to cut the thing here, so I know where to insert the other things. But so that's what I'm going to start with in the next episode. Get one more belt. That wasn't very hard though here. I need to shift one output like so. So I'm going to do that on the steel as well. I'm glad we have much steel, because we didn't for a very long time. And I should probably stop now, because if I don't, I'm going to do everything now, and that's going to make for a terrible episode, because it's going to be much longer than it is now, and it's already quite long. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the spaghetti. Bye bye.